What's good, Shadow Realm? It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne coming at you with another crazy video. But first, my goal is to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. And you already know, Reclaim Your Throne.
Right here, right now. It's the right time, It's the right sound. Right now. Till the whole pipe down. Till the nigga pipe down.
So guys, we have to break down the current state of the quote-unquote gender war, which I don't think the gender war is between men and women. I don't. I think the gender war is between non-binary and cisgender people, okay? And cisgender people are just people who identify as the gender that they were born, when we all know that all this gender stuff is BS. But we're going to get into some gender normative or gender non-conformative topics. So let's get right into the confusion. So the first video I have for you is a woman who is essentially saying that she is a-okay being heavily overweight, extremely obese. So let's listen up.
There's nothing wrong with my body. Fat is not a dirty word. If my body tells me something, I will make sure it is heard. If my body is a vessel, I will give it what it needs. I will not betray my body, no matter what they think of me. There's nothing wrong.
All right, so I mean, she's already betraying her body right now. She's betraying her blood vessels. She's betraying her heart. She's betraying her lungs. She's betraying her joints. Okay, she is betraying her skin. Okay, she has stretched her epidermis, you know, way further than it needs to be stretched. And the skin is very flexible, but you don't want to flex it, and you don't want to just blow it up and try and see how far your skin can stretch, because you're gonna burst. And this woman is on the verge of bursting. Okay, she needs to hit the gym. She needs to get the Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course. And we need to say, hey, there's something wrong with your body. You have too much body fat in your arms. You have too much body fat in your stomach. It is going to cause serious health problems. Your boobs are just, they're not looking good at all. It's like, how are you so fat and then half of your chest is flat? It doesn't make any sense. But you can't tell these women nothing. You can't try and save their lives. All they're gonna do is scream and cry. And I mean, honestly, all you can do is just sit back, you know, have a beer and laugh at all of the debauchery. So the next video I have for you guys is what appears to be a male school teacher who presents as non-binary or whatever, or maybe presents as a female or a clown. This is some scary stuff here, and these are the people who are teaching your children, these freak leftist weirdo psychopaths. So let's listen up.
So I'm not allowed to be out as trans non-binary at school. Do not come up in my comments saying that I am allowed, because I'm not. I live in Louisiana and it sucks here. So of course my response to this is to be as obnoxiously queer as possible. So I've got my rainbow hair with leopard print.
So all you're doing when you're dyeing your hair to that extreme is you're thinning it out. So expect to be bald within the next 10 years.
Got my rainbow glasses. Sometimes I wear pins too with various rainbow things on them. I don't have any today. I just have my COVID sticker. I wear things that do not match at all. Basically, my goal is to look like a unicorn threw me up. If I can't do that, what's the point? But the best part about all of this is that all of my coworkers are like, oh my gosh, you're so hip and you're so cool and the kids love you. I'm like, no, I'm not hip or cool. I'm just queer as hell and y'all are boring.
So she is calling her co-workers boring because their sexual identity, or I don't know if I guess, is not matching up with theirs. so her coworker's sexual identity is not matching up with theirs, so they're boring now. I mean, this is just ridiculous. These people should not be teaching your children. They're confused. They can't teach because they can't even teach themselves what gender they are. It doesn't make sense that we are continuing to enable and allow this lunacy. These people need to be thrown in Arkham, okay? The asylum in Gotham City. I'm done with it. I'm through with it. It is not, it shouldn't be happening, but obviously we all know that women, unfortunately, have voted and pushed this movement in, okay? It's women who started enabling this, and women who started naturalizing this, and women who started standing 10 toes. And now you have like all the incel men who are what they call transmaxing, because these guys understand that they couldn't get attention from women in a, you know, they couldn't be sexually desired by women naturally, so they have to identify with this you know, weirdo community in order to somehow be able to get attention so that they can get a romantic relationship. And a lot of times when you see these people get matched up, they're not with good-looking people. A lot of times it's just, you can tell that that relationship is just desperate as hell. Yesterday I saw like 2 queer women, and it's different like when you see a dyke who's like swagged out stud with a bad chick. You're like, okay, I get it, you know, she swagged out, she kind of looks like a nigga, whatever. But in these situations where you're just like queer, like weirdo lesbian type stuff, or I don't know, transformer, I don't know what this is. I don't know what they identifies as. They never really said anything, so I'm just gonna call it or they, or I don't know. But this individual here, if they were to match up with somebody, like they'd be with another freak. Like it would be a person who nobody would want to smash, obviously. Like there was this like queer couple that I saw at the gas station the other day, and I was like, okay, yeah, it works because they're both weird looking. You know what I'm saying? Like no man or woman would want to insert or be inserted by these individuals. What happens is these individuals just get with each other, and then whatever they got going on intercourseally wise is completely disgusting. Like it's not something that you would want to watch or jerk off to, or, you know, as a woman use a vibrator to if you're watching some type of adult film. Like that's not the video that you're gonna go to, and we all know that. So it's a lot of weirdo stuff going on in that community, and we're talking about it on this channel because it's very important, especially in the development of young men, because these individuals are trying to turn out young men. They're trying to turn out these young boys. They're trying to turn these young boys into queer maxed, trans maxed individuals, and that is absolutely wrong. Leave the children out of this. So for those of you that don't believe that these women are trying to trans max and queer max these young men, watch this video. It's very disturbing, very disgusting. It's so sad. It brings tears to my eyes. It's extremely disturbing. It reminds me of the acronym MAP, minor attracted persons. These individuals are trying to turn their children into prey for minor attracted people.
To your face, Ty.
Makeup?
You put makeup on it?
Mm-hmm.
How old are you?
7.
No. How old are you?
7.
You're 4.
No, it's 7.
Are you a boy or a girl?
A girl.
A girl?
Mm-hmm.
Were you born a girl? Were you born a girl?
Yes.
When you were a baby, were you a girl?
Yes.
Are you in a boy's body, though?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, tell TikTok bye.
Bye.
So we're gonna break it down, but listen to the suggestive questioning. Are you a girl? Were you born a girl? And my question is, when she asked the young man how old he was, what did he say? He said 7. And she's trying to convince him that he's a girl, and he don't even know his damn age. So why can't he identify as 7 if he can identify as a whole nother gender? This is absolutely disgusting. This mom should be locked up. This woman is, I mean, this should be a crime, bro. This is a crime. This is not fair. That little boy has no choice in the matter, and now she's already exposed this child to homosexuality at a very young age. This is absolutely wrong. This is absolutely wrong. This is disgusting, and this should not be tolerated. Let's run it back, and we'll break it down line by line. This woman should be arrested, bro. And I know the baby father is I know he's heartbroken.
To your face, Ty.
Makeup.
You put makeup on it?
Mm-hmm.
So makeup on the child's face.
How old are you?
7.
No, how old are you?
So she asked the young man how old he is, and he says 7. She says, no, how old are you? He says he's 4. Why can't he identify as 7 if he can identify as a little girl, which he is not?
7.
You're 4.
No, it's 7.
Are you a boy or a girl?
A girl.
A girl?
Are you a boy or a girl? He says a girl. I guarantee she convinced him of that over time, and you know, she socialized him into that. A lot of these women say, oh well, you know, the social constructs and the socialization of heteronormative. No, y'all are socializing this LGBT stuff, and it's got to stop. This young man is going to be embarrassed by the time he's 20 years old.
Were you born a girl? Were you born a girl?
Yes.
When you were a baby, were you a girl?
The suggestive questioning, were you born a girl? This is, no, he wasn't. You know that he wasn't. You know the doctor didn't tell you that. Oh.
Yes.
Are you in a boy's body, though?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, tell TikTok bye.
Bye.
To your face.
This is so wrong. This should be a crime. This should be a crime. And that leads to my final story. We have D-Wade's son, which is now going as a daughter, Zaya, legally granted name and gender change 3 years after coming out as transformer. I mean, this Negro is damn. D-Wade's 6'4". This Negro is 6'1". About now, only gonna grow, probably gonna end up 6'2", 6'3". You got a 6'2", 6'3" trans dude, bruh. Your options are freaking limited. Your options are completely limited. Who are you going to date? This is an atrocity. I don't even want to read the article. I'm so these damn ads. No. I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed in D-Wade, man. This child is being used. There's not much to say about it. This agenda is sick. This agenda is horrible and deplorable to men's mental health. And we all know the self-deletion rates that go on in this community and the heavy drug usage. It's not going to be long before Zaya is introduced into cocaine and then start to go into other drugs, because you really going to have to cope in this lifestyle. There's going to be so many different pills you're going to have to swallow, not physically or literally, but just emotional, mental pills that you're going to have to swallow about yourself. Self-doubt, understanding that you may have made a mistake. And, you know, once you chop that dang-a-lang off and put those prosthetic tatas on, it's no going back. So this is a disgrace, not only to black men, but it is a disgrace to black fatherhood. And, you know, I feel betrayed by D-Wade, honestly. And I know people are going to say, oh, let them do what they want with their family. Yeah, that's okay. But what example does this set for other black men? I know how heavily Gabrielle Union had influenced on this situation, on this this straight deceit that they have done to this young man. Man, we're lost. But you already know what it is, man. It's your boy, Reclaim Your Throne. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Send your relationship questions to the email down below with a screenshot of your CashApp, so I know you pay your ties, man. Y'all need to be on your motherfucking team with the BS. You already know. Reclaim your throne.
Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne.